Higher temperatures, more droughts, wilder weather, change in rain and snow patterns, less snowpack, shrinking sea ice, melting glaciers, increased ocean acidity, warmer oceans, and rising sea levels. These are all effects of climate change. But what is climate change? Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. These shifts may be natural, but since the 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, which produces heat-trapping gases in the Earth's atmosphere. Let's go into the future in the year 2055. Precious is doing her everyday morning routine. She has to wake up at 4:30 a.m. because at 7 a.m. it is too hot to get anything done properly. She lives in the Caribbean, so temperatures are extremely hot. The heat makes sleeping stressful and she tends to wake up even more exhausted. After tossing and turning, Precious checks to see how pollution levels are for the day to see if she can finally go outside without a mask. However, her luck has not changed as pollution levels are still high.
It's almost Christmas and these factories are working overtime.
Just like we are wearing masks in 2020 and 2021, we would have to wear them in 2055 if we do not take action now. The next thing she does is take her water rations for the day. Each adult is allowed to use up to 3 liters of water per day. 1.5 liters are used for consumption and the other 1.5 for hygiene purposes. The water pressure is strong today, but usually it is very slow and she has to leave the bottles overnight to full. She then takes her pills for the day, one for hormonal imbalance, an antidepressant, and many multivitamins. You know the usual. After doing this, it's time to brush her teeth, but she has to be careful not to use up all her water for this. Can't have this happening twice in a row. Precious does her daily exercises, but nothing strenuous because it's hot and it increases her caloric needs. It is also banned now, so she really should not be doing it. Now, instead of showering or taking a bath, she sponges off instead. Water has become more expensive than oil, so the excess water is used to flush the toilet. For breakfast, she eats a packet of processed vegetables created from a lab because nothing can be grown from the ground anymore, as the seasons are unpredictable and most soils are infertile. All the meat is for the upper class and normal vegetables grown from things like hydroponics are becoming very pricey. Some scientists have been trying to produce cockroaches in labs, feeding them human fecal matter so that they could potentially be used as food for us humans, as roaches and humans are the only ones that can survive this heat. These lab-processed cockroaches may not meet Precious stable till the next 5 years, as she lives in the Caribbean and may not receive the same benefits as those who live in the first world countries. So for now, she'll enjoy her packet of veggies. Precious turns on the news to listen to the daily weather forecast. The anchor lady says that today there is only acid rain. However, she says we are tracking the 5th storm for the year, Hurricane Edward, and it's only April. It is going to be another Category 5 hurricane. Precious begins to pray for the other Caribbean countries because these are small island developing states. When they get hit hard and it's difficult to recover. It's difficult to live on aid for years. So, she prays for Barbados, Trinbago, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, and every other small island developing states. Before she says, Lord, please don't let there be another. Remember everyone, all these things could be a reality if climate change action is not taken. The manageability of climate change depends on the political, social, and economic decisions made today. It is better to plan, be prepared, and implement mitigative strategies than to remain and wait for this version of future climate change to become a reality.